I already know what you're thinking when you see the gameplay for the game I'm talking about, and I know you're saying in your brains, Jamie, what the hell are you on about? What am I looking at here? But hear me out. You see, I got an email from a developer a couple of days saying that his title, or her title, I'm actually not sure, is coming to PSVR2 very, very soon on May 30th, which should be tomorrow if my schedule is on time, which it rarely is, but hopefully it is this time. Now, this developer has made a game which is essentially a glorified word search simulator. Now, it's probably not going to go on sale for very much in terms of price. On Steam, I think it's about $4. Not sure if it's going to be more on PlayStation, but for that price, you get so much more than just a glorified word search simulator. This is Around the Words, and it's a game which takes you around several locations, 12 I think to be exact. They can take you to stargazing locations, ancient medieval cities, pirate ship bays, art galleries, and much, much more. You're put in these environments that remind me a lot of Walkabout Minigolf style, so if you like that, you'll probably like this. It's not quite as smooth running, I think it's hitting maybe 90 Hz, and it's not quite as sharp, but this is a one-man team compared to the mighty Coconut Studio. And bearing in mind that this is made by a one-man team, it looks great, and it has a lot of little details as well. There are NPCs and animals walking around the levels. Levels dynamically change as you find words in the word search that's in front of you. For example, on the pirate ship level, parts of the pirate ship appear when you find them, and when you do find these parts, you're given little fun facts about them. Now, this all sounds very, very juvenile, and to be honest, it probably is. It's me we're talking about here, but I had a considerable amount of joy finding words to do with pirate ships, learning about it, and watching it form in front of my very eyes in VR to massive scale. This is a game that I would find probably the most boring sleeping simulator that I've ever played if it was flat screen. Because it's in VR and I can look all the way around me in all the environments and see them dynamically change, it's pretty brilliant. And if you don't want somebody talking pirate ship facts down your ear, you can turn them off. And apart from the list of words on the right that you have to find in the word search, there are hidden words that trigger a minigame where you essentially play Space Invaders. I wasn't really a fan of this, so I skipped it every time that I played it first, but it is a nice option to have for a bit of variety, I guess. But the real draw for this game really comes from the levels. I honestly don't have that much to say about it. This is probably going to be a 2-minute video, but I was sitting there going, oh wow, that's cool. Every time a new part of the ship was revealed, or every time something changed dynamically in the levels. There's a stargazing section where the roof opens. That was pretty neat. There's an art gallery where if you search a painter's name, their works will spawn in beside you in the paintings on the walls, and maybe even a portrait of the painter themselves while you're told facts about them, about their lives and their work. It's quite an educational little game, and it makes it pretty fun when the level changes around you and when there's a lot of things to look at. Don't get me wrong, the art style is very simplistic. It reminds me of something that a very talented creator in Rec Room or Dreams would make, but nonetheless, it's engaging. And since it's been 1 billion degrees here in the UK, it's been quite nice to just sit down and play through some word searches when I don't want to stand up and play VR. This requires little to no effort whatsoever, apart from thinking power, and even then, you're just looking for letters. If you've got kids as well, this might be a perfect game to throw them on. They can have a look around at some colourful and simplistic visuals, do a little word search, learn some facts, and everybody wins. Anyway, I don't know how I've gone on for about 4 or 5 minutes about a word search game. This has been a bit of a weird video because there's really not much to talk about, but if this does go on sale for a very cheap price like it is on Steam, and I suspect it will, it's honestly kind of worth picking up. One, to support a developer who's made this by themselves, and if you're watching this, just well done, to be honest. It's a very simple idea, and maybe some people will bring it down because of that, but it's neat, and it works, and you've done it pretty flawlessly. As a one-person team, well done. Sure, there are more impressive games out there, but even going from budget cuts, which was my last review, to this game looks sharper, and it was made by one person. I don't know how that's possible, but it is. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, it's a bit different from my usual ones, but thank you very much if you did. There was no gameplay into Splice. There simply wasn't any reactions from me really when I was recording. I was just enjoying the simple game. But let me know if this looks at all appealing to you, if you want to just relax in your little word search simulator. Consider liking and subscribing if you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one.